We will, of course, continue to monitor all the developments there very closely. Moving on for now, India's External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar has hit out at Pakistan over the issue of terrorism. Speaking in New York, he said that Islamabad should clean up its act and try to be a good neighbour. Recalling former United States Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's advice to Pakistan Minister of State Hina Rabbani in 2011 that snakes in your backyard won't bite only neighbours. The Indian minister slammed Pakistan for its role in spreading terrorism across the globe.
Continue to recalibrate.
I read the reports on what Minister Hina Rabbani said. And, I was reminded more than a decade ago, if my memory serves me right, Hillary Clinton was visiting Pakistan, Islamabad. And Hina Rabbani was a minister at that time. And I think standing next to her, Hillary Clinton actually said that if you have, I'm giving you the sense, it's not an exact quote, that if you have snakes in your backyard, you can't expect them to bite only your neighbors. Eventually, they will bite the people who keep them in the backyard. But as you know, Pakistan is not great on taking good advice, and you see what's happening there.
Replying to a Pakistani journalist's question, Jaishankar said that the ministers of Pakistan will tell how long Pakistan intended to practice terrorism. Now, a day prior, India's External Affairs Minister had slammed Pakistan for providing safe haven to Osama bin Laden and also attacking the Indian Parliament in 2001. Jaishankar said that the world today sees Pakistan as an epicenter of terrorism that has its fingerprints over a lot of terrorist activities. India's minister was addressing reporters at the UN Security Council's takeout after chairing a signature event held under India's presidency of the Council on global counter-terrorism approach, challenges and the way forward. And for more on this, WION's principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sibal has sent us this report. Listen in.
India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S Jaishankar has given a reality check to Pakistan on the issue of terrorism, Islamabad support to cross-border terrorism, this time at the United Nations, both inside the United Nations Security Council plenary hall and outside the hall as well. We know that India is the chair of the Security Council for this month and hosted a meeting on counter-terrorism on Thursday, in which not only a victim of 26/11 terror attack spoke and gave her testimony, but the Indian External Affairs Minister pointed to the epicenter of terrorism, that is Pakistan. But outside of the council, in response to a question by a Pakistani reporter, the Indian External Affairs Minister said that Pakistan should behave like a normal neighbor and it should be a country that should not indulge in terrorism. And this is something that the world knows. But clearly, India has been talking about the issue of terrorism for a long time, and we have seen a kind of a strong response from the global community as well. Pakistan was at the grey list of the FATF. While it has exited the FATF, the pressure continues on Islamabad, whether it is by India or whether it is by many of the Western countries. With video journalist Siddhant Sibal for WION in New Delhi.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.